Hi everyone, my name is Tyler Williams. I'm head of brand aura for Zappos, but I'm also known as the Fungineer. I've been at Zappos now for almost 9 years. What led me to Zappos was actually my wife. She was a Monster Energy girl, so she'd travel around Las Vegas in the giant monster truck and hand out energy drinks. And one of the locations she dropped off at was Zappos. And in one of the times she dropped off, they gave her a tour and she came home raving about Zappos. Currently, I was in between music gigs, so I was looking for something in construction or production or another music gig. So I looked up Zappos online. I'd never heard of it, never even shopped online, and I absolutely fell in love, so I decided to apply. Zappos company culture to me is the freedom for Zappos employees to show up as their authentic selves. Our core value, create fun and a little weirdness, I interpret it as it's not about being weird. We all have our own little bit of weirdness, but show up with that. Be who you are, be your authentic self, and get along with the people that you work with the best that you can. What excites me most about the work that I do in Brand Aura is every day is going to school and learning. There's no day like the day before. Zappos definitely mixes stuff up, and I appreciate that, and it keeps me very interested. Prior to Zappos, I was a musician. I felt like that was my calling, and little did I know that I could be a call center agent and service customers, that I could become a new hire trainer and train new hire trainees, become the Fungineer and plan the company parties and events, then move into marketing and become head of Brand Aura or brand marketing. And now heading up our transition from a top-down hierarchy to a market-based company, a major shift and transition that I believe will be the future of the way people organize or companies organize people around work. All things that I'm learning as I go, and Zappos has given me the opportunity to do that. My favorite movie is Tommy Boy with Chris Farley and David Spade. Florida Georgia Line with my wife because she loves that band in the Zappos Theater. I'd want to be an eagle, either a golden eagle or a bald eagle, simply because I want to fly and they have expert vision and they catch fish and I love fish. Number one would be snakes. Can't stand them, even if I know they're the safe ones that don't bite you. Like, they just give me the heebie-jeebies. And I would say spiders to a point, but not nearly as bad as snakes. Actually, I spent a lot of time on my last costume. I was a centaur, which is a mythical creature. It's half man, half horse. So it's man up front and then horse bottom. And what I did is I created a thing that strapped around me, that wheeled behind me, that was a full horse back end, and people could even ride me. That was by far the funnest costume I've ever had, and I made a lot of people smile. Becoming a speaker at Zappos was kind of a natural progression. As I became the Fungineer at Zappos, coming from the call center to Fungineer to head of our brand, a lot of people were very curious of how I did this with no college education or background in marketing. So there was a lot of intrigue and questions about my personal journey. And so I got invited to go speak on panels and in conferences. And it just felt like a natural progression to join our Insights team and create a keynote speech. What you can expect from my speech is an open and honest, very vulnerable look into my personal journey leading up to Zappos, and then the things that I've learned and the insights that I've gained while working at Zappos. Not just on the culture and core values side, we touch on that a little bit, but primarily on the marketing side, which I got into in the last 4 years I've been leading at Zappos. I like to show the audience, your audience, that doing good is good business. There's a lot of marketers that have already discovered that. But what I'm going to do is actually dig deep into the data and show you the link between the 4 good initiatives and higher customer retention, higher conversion, higher average order values, higher lifetime values of customers, and show you how we've driven traffic to the website and gained customers that are incredibly loyal by doing things that are good, not just for our employees, but for our community, for our customers. And I'm excited for that because if I can just transition some of those marketing dollars that are spent on brand marketing or PLA advertising, Google keyword search. If I can just take some of that and move that dollars over to for good initiatives, I feel like it's very worthy of the time.